Hello, I am your saviour, Sam Graves, and welcome to the second part of our review of NXT Revolution. CJM, how are you again?
Still alive, still the only babyface on this channel.
I'm still alive and just breathing. Yes, sorry about the Killswitch Engage reference, but anyway. So, the second half of the show, we cut to our next match with Ric Flair and Charlotte in the back, hugging each other as you would. We get a nice video package highlighting the Fat Sasha Banks and Charlotte feud. So, in our semi-main...
There was only one thing missing from this build-up.
What?
Ric Flair bursting into tears as usual.
Yeah, I mean, you just have to wait until WrestleMania 31 or 32 for that. For the bursting into tears of 2016. Anyway, what was I saying? Yes, there we go again. So, in our semi-main event, Charlotte defeated Sasha Banks in a okay match to retain the NXT Women's Championship. 3 stars for me, this one.
3 1/4 for me. Sasha does the Flair strut much better than Charlotte does. That's the one thing I've noted.
I mean, to be honest for me, this is not a patch on any of their matches from 2016, but then again, it wouldn't be because this time both of them were still in developmental, so...
Yeah, I feel like this is before we hit that really good period of Sasha Banks matches. Because the suicide dive she does here, she almost misses Charlotte completely. Like, she almost face plants the ground.
I mean, for me, I'm going to be honest, this was a decent match, but I just don't remember much from it, apart from the whole strutting by Sasha and the finish. That's all I remember of this match.
One thing I can also note as well, the big walking Flair spoiler, which is Charles Robinson.
Yeah, Charles is the ref for this match.
Charles, can you count the 3, Charles?
So what spots have we got from this match? Not much, really, to report.
There was the electric chair drop.
There were lots of chops in this match.
Good neck breaker in there, because there was I think Sasha went for the bankrupt and then it was counted into a neck breaker by Charlotte.
Yeah.
Yeah, the spear off the ropes. Banks sells it like she'd been shot out of a cannon.
That was good selling. I mean, end of the match, Charlotte hits the natural selection to get the win.
Elevated natural selection. It's better because it's off the top.
The top rope natural selection gets the win for Charlotte. About 14 minutes this match went. It was okay. It was 3 stars. You know, I'll probably be a bit generous in my opinion because I am, of course, the most negative man in professional wrestling reviewing. But you know, at this point, you know, I've got to be fair to them. They were still in developmental at the time, so 3 stars for me, and 3 1/4 for you. So after this, we had a video package highlighting the Zayn Neville feud. Zayn, you know, losing to Bo Dallas, Zayn being screwed out of the championship at Fatal 4-Way, and Zayn losing to Neville when Neville fakes a knee injury and then rolls up Zayn to get the win. So, of course, in this one, Zayn puts his career on the line. Neville doesn't want to be responsible for it, but Sammy says, well, damn it, I want this anyway. Blah, blah, blah.
Bitch slapped Neville.
Gives Neville the best bitch slap I've ever seen in wrestling. Personally, that's actually what I'm going to say. Even better than the women doing it. And, yeah, this is our main event. So, in our main event, Sami Zayn defeated Adrian Neville in a really good match to win the NXT Championship. Straight off, there's one spot I'm going to say in this match, my spot of the night, and I'm going to say this even before that. I actually like this more than I did the Pump Out neck breaker by Owens. Was the Poison Rana that Neville did on Zayn. It was pretty fucking nice.
I think the super kick to set it up made it better.
Yeah. But anyway, what did we have in this match? We had some great chain wrestling at the start of this.
Yeah, Zayn was also very over with the fans. I think the first minute of this was just taken up by chants and just staring each other down.
Yeah, building up. I mean, these two have been rivals for months and months. You know, since.
Great football references by Corey Graves on commentary.
Yeah, he mentioned Sunderland Football Club.
Yeah, because Neville's a Newcastle United fan, and you know the Tyneside Teesside rivalry.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really give a shit about football. Or soccer to any of you, of those who live in America or Canada.
Technically soccer was actually a British term.
Oh, was it? Oh, there you go, Mr. Smartass, or something even the most saviour of men has to learn. Anyway,
Don't make me break quarantine to super kick you.
We're still in the middle of lockdown in Britain at the moment. I mean, I'm all right.
We're in the middle of lockdown, not total lockdown, where every match is a cage match.
No, I mean, the good thing is at the moment, and this is more real life, is the fact that I don't want to sound rude here, but basically because we've got the government furlough scheme at the moment, both of us haven't really got nothing better to do since we've both been furloughed off work for the time being. So basically, we're just being paid to sit on our ass taking the piss out of wrestling shows for the time being. So one of those things. Anyway.
So there was another thing. There was like an arm drag thing, and then Neville countered a really nice kind of snap suplex.
Yeah, there was some really good moves in this match.
There was also an arm drag sequence where Neville kind of front hand springs forward, like to get out of it.
I mean, the one thing I did like in this was the tease of the red arrow right near the end of the match.
Oh, the tilt-a-whirl arm bar. No, tilt-a-whirl backbreaker, I mean.
Tilt-a-whirl arm bar. Anyone goes back to our Super Bowl revenge days? Oh, good lord! When I was calling Rick Steiner Scott Steiner. Oh, good lord. Anyway,
easy mistake to make between the roided bastards.
And when Ric Flair was called Mick Flair by Captain Jex Morgan. Those days they will be
Mick Flair, the long forgotten illegitimate son.
Or the other one that I loved from that, the leg brack.
Was that your one or my one?
That was my one, the leg brack of Sid Vicious, or Psycho Sid. Anyway, we're going off topic again. Really solid match this one.
A very good press to the outside.
Yeah, Koji clutch.
Early on, he just teased like he's going to walk out of the match.
Yeah, good heel work from Neville in this match.
Yeah, like he wasn't full heel.
No, it was more.
He was more of a desperate tweener.
That he was basically willing to do anything to win. The one spot
he was babyface after this match.
Yeah, I think this. I don't know if this was Neville's last NXT pay-per-view or was the one after this, because I know he debuted in the main roster in April.
It was Takeover Rivals his last one because he had that match with Finn Balor, which was the things like a number one contendership.
Yeah, and of course Balor won that. So I think that was the one going into the match between him and Owens in Japan, if I'm not mistaken.
For Beast in the East.
Yeah, the one where Brock Lesnar destroys Kofi Kingston in over 8 seconds or 3 seconds, however long it was.
I think it was like 2 minutes.
Or however long it was. I remember seeing that match and he beat him very quickly. Anyway, we're still waffling off topic. End of the match comes when...
we're missing some other ones. We've got like a... Yeah. Neville gets a really good European uppercut in. You've also got a sequence based around them trying to hit a dive to the outside, but a heat countering until Zayn finally gets it.
Yeah, hits a Pescado.
Also get a counter to a kind of, I think it's like a handspring poison around it into a blue thunder bomb.
I guess 2.
Then we have the moment where I think the hula kick happens, but the ref goes down, and so does Zayn. Then we have a moment where it's like, will Zayn or Neville cheat to win?
So basically the title's in the middle of the ring.
Yeah, and Zayn goes to put the belt down, gets rolled up, but manages to kick out. You also have the Poison Rana for the 2 count, which Sam basically creamed his pants in delight.
Which one was that?
Poison Rana.
Poison Rana, yeah. I did cream my jeans, as the old term goes. that's twice tonight I've creamed my jeans. Got one more time, and I think I probably lost my entire reproductive system. Oh my god! I can't believe I just said that. Oh my god!
Then there was also the Haluva kick in the corner time. 1, 2, 3. Sami Zayn finally does it, and then gets violently molested by Kevin Owens afterwards.
Owens does his thing where he clotheslines Zayn and then power bombs him into the ring apron after he comes out Owens comes out sort of this closest friend.
As well. The thing I love about the celebration is how the locker room just empties out to help Zayn celebrate. And what I kind of like as well is the moment between Zayn and Neville.
Neville shakes his hand, doesn't he, and hugs him afterwards.
No. Zayn goes to shake his hand. Neville kicks his hand away and then hugs him instead.
So a good show of sportsmanship from Neville, even though he's being the Geordie bastard that we know him to be. So,
And
overall...
thus ends the NXT reign of Benjamin Satterley.
Yes, Benjamin Satterley, Neville's real name. Well, Pac in AEW now, for those of you who watch All Elite Wrestling. So,
this loss crushed him so much he became a bastard.
Well, you forgot he became king of the cruiserweights before he.
And then having to drop to Enzo made him become a bastard.
Oh god, please don't remind me of that No Mercy 2017 match. I fucking hated that when Neville dropped the championship.
You've been reminded that you're not on the Neville level.
Well, yeah, probably not, but I will say this: Enzo Amore is one of the wrestlers I hate the most ever. Now, I hate Connor. I hate Connor because he's boring. I don't like Marco Stunt, as same reasons for a few people that don't like him. But the guy in wrestling I actually hate the most is Enzo Amore for obvious fucking reasons.
Enzo the Amore.
Yeah, but like you don't like Kevin Nash is your most hated wrestler. But let's be honest, Kevin Nash. It's understandable why people hate him because he is literally a douchebag, and he makes no qualms about being a douchebag.
And he literally even says he's only in wrestling for the money.
Well, it's a bit odd now for Nash. He's almost 60, so there you go.
But meanwhile, going back to this match and the king of the cruiserweights.
Yeah, he hugs Neville after the bell.
Yeah, Neville kind of goes back to being a babyface after this. Like the whole heel stuff is.
Yeah, I would have preferred it if they continued this, honestly, but understandable why they did it because the respect thing between the two.
So I think there was a plan at that point to bring Neville up to the main roster, but they held off on that until after WrestleMania, where he had a really good match with Seth Rollins for the WWE title.
Yep, which unfortunately he lost. He made his debut on not the night after WrestleMania. It was the show following that where he made his debut.
I think it was SmackDown.
No, it wasn't. It was a Raw. It was the Raw following. It was the Raw, not the night after WrestleMania. It was the following week after that. He made his debut in a match against Bo Dallas, if I'm not mistaken. He beat Bo Dallas in under 2 minutes.
And then he had the match with Rollins where he very nearly won the title.
Yeah, and that was a great match.
I think it was like 2.9, and Rollins got his foot on the ropes.
Yeah, and then after that, he went into a very pointless feud with King Barrett, but we won't go over that. So,
well, at least it brought out a really good celebrity performance in Stephen Amell.
Yeah, and then Cody before he became the American Nightmare. So, in conclusion, NXT Revolution.
Beforehand we haven't rated our match. Given our
match
rating.
Sorry, that's another thing we've got to do. 4.5 for me. What about you?
For me, I'm giving this match 5 stars.
And you're going to give it the whole hog.
This is probably my favourite match that we've seen out of all the times I've been on the show.
It's our highest rated match if we're going by ratings, or we've rated on our 3 reviews.
It is, out of all the matches we've seen so far on the show together when I've been on, I think this is my favourite match so far.
Yeah, this will be the 4th review that you've been on as far as I'm aware, and you'll be joining me on another episode very soon, but we will reveal what I will reveal what paper we'll be doing after we've done our overall grading of the show. So, if we count the star ratings, I'll go for me from top to bottom. So, 2-star opener, 3-star tag match, a dud in a squash match, a 2-star match with Ascension versus Balor and Itami, 3-star Charlotte versus Sasha, and a 4.5-star main event. Pretty decent show overall, I'd say, apart from the Ascension match, which was boring as hell, and the match between Corbin and Dillinger. I'm quite happy to give this show 8 out of 10, to be honest. It's a pretty consistent show.
I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. In a way, it is a one-match card, but at least the rest of the card is decent to good.
Yeah, it's somewhat... There's not a minor star match on it. For me, there's a dud, but it's a 45-second match. So. Also,
for once, it's a pay-per-view where I don't end up pissed off at the end of it.
Yeah, I mean, that's happened with, the Kevin Nash versus Scott Steiner... What was the main event at WrestleMania 35? The one that we watched. I can't remember what it was now. Was it the one?
Rousey, Lynch, and Charlotte. I can't really review
that one. Yeah, the one where you fell asleep and they had the botched ending.
Yeah. I woke up just in time to see the botched ending. And I was thinking, hold on a minute. Did I fall asleep or was that the whole match?
No, the match itself, the main event, I didn't think that match was good at all. It was way, way too long. I mean, it was about 25 minutes, and there was just a few botches in there. And I just think it was. A lot of people gave that match 3.5 stars, and I really don't know why. I gave it 2.5 stars. Just wasn't anything that good. And I was like you. I was on the verge of falling asleep. With saying that it was 7 a.m. in the morning when we finished watching that show, so don't blame you for falling asleep. So anyway, back to the review of our ones because we've been waffling on for way too long about other things. 8 out of 10 from both of us. So yeah, what was your spot of the night to start off with?
Spot of the night for me, probably it's gonna be probably the Poison Rana.
Poison Rana by Neville on Zayn. Now for me, it is the Poison Rana, but I will give a special mention of the pump handle neckbreaker done by Kevin Owens in the opener. That was a really, really good spot. A move I really enjoyed. So, worst match of the night, of course, being Corbin versus Dillinger. I'm giving my worst performer of the night to Baron Corbin. I mean,
I'm giving my worst Connor.
Oh, yeah, Connor's in there as well, because Connor was pretty shit. He kind of stunk up the joint in the tag match. Victor was perfectly fine in it, but yeah, Connor was just shit.
They could have just had it as a...
Yeah, I mean, or could have just had a singles match between Balor and between two singles matches, but then again, that probably still would have stunk up the joint the one that Connor was in. Yeah, I'm quite happy to go 8 out of 10 for this show. You know, with a meh match with the Balor and Atami versus Ascension match, and the squash between Corbin and Dillinger that I hated. You know, the rest of the card was fairly good, and the main event was great. So yeah, I'm happy to go 8 out of 10. Right, so is that the same for you? Is it 8 out of 10 for you?
Pretty much the exact same.
Sort of the thing that I was going to announce. So the pay-per-view that we will be reviewing on our next edition of this show, of this series. It is another modern show, and it's from 2016. Will be the one that we'll be reviewing next. Now, this contains, personally, one of my favourite matches of 2016 on. I think it's a consistent show from top to bottom, and I think the show was quite wonderful. The pay-per-view that I am going to choose to watch is we are going to watch Battleground 2016. The one with the Shield, triple threat match on it. But I also would like to review... I'm toying between two shows, the Battleground or Extreme Rules, because Extreme Rules 2016 has one of my favourite Fatal 4-Way matches of all time on it. That has the one between Cesaro, Zayn, Owens and Miz. Match that I fucking love and I thought was a great match. But I'm going to go Battleground 2016 because there's also a great match on that card between Owens and Zayn, which I consider to be a 5-star classic. So, like I said, even me, at the end of our review, I can't make my mind up. So, on the next episode, that Captain Insano will feature... Oh, I've done it again, haven't I?
It's CJM.
CJM, going by his old username, I do apologise. That CJM will be appearing in will be Battleground 2016. The Shield triple threat match, and the match between Zayn and Owens, which I consider a 5-star classic. So, I have been your saviour, Sam Graves. Please don't forget to like, comment, and click the bell for more videos like this one. Please don't feel free to subscribe if you wish to see more videos like this, even though I make many botches. Don't forget also to subscribe to Captain Jex Morgan.
Yep, at Captain Jex Morgan, where you can see some of my random stuff where I play video game and Robot Wars reviews. Yes,
his new series that he will be debuting very soon on his channel. I feel a bit bad though, considering that this moment in time he has nearly 400 subscribers. I have 2. I feel.
I think it's 2, and one of them is me.
Yes. Well, like I said, you've got to start somewhere on reviews. I don't care at this point because it's very early in my YouTube attempt career. So, don't forget to subscribe to sgraves92 on Twitch, where I play video games. At the moment, I'm currently playing No Man's Sky, so please feel free to watch me play that. Please feel free to subscribe to Jex Morgan on Twitch as well. He does some rather great videos, especially his Team Fortress 2 videos, which are hilarious. And guys, we will see you next time for another episode of the Modern Mark. The next one, depending on CJM's availability, will either be, of course, Battleground 2016, or it will be my review of Backlash 2020, which of course features Edge and Randy Orton. At this current time, we have Edge versus Randy Orton, Bobby Lashley versus Drew McIntyre, and John Morrison and The Miz versus Braun Strowman in a 2-on-1 handicap match for the Universal title. Good lord. Anyway, guys, I will see you very soon on the channel. Take care, and I'll respond to any comments when I can get round to them. Alright guys, take care, and I'll see you all later.